And now, here is a Classic Ollie report.
Station!
Smells Like 90s Rock presents the Ollie Report, a segment dedicated to extremely professional and hard-hitting journalism. Reports on headlines straight off the news ticker through the eyes of Ollie. And now, the Ollie Report.
Hello and welcome to the Ollie Report. I'm Hot Toddy. We've got a very special report this week. We've got a double story to cover because there are two big stories making headlines right now, and one of them involves, that's right, us right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. But we'll get to that here in just a moment. The first story we're going to cover today is the story that was released on Monday about Paul Simon and his wife Edie Brickell getting into an altercation over the weekend. And we have our very own Ollie standing by in Connecticut to bring us this story as it continues to develop. Ollie, what's going on?
You can call me Al!
I know that's one of Paul Simon's songs, but there's no time for that right now. Let's go ahead and get into the story.
No, call me Al!
Okay, fine. Al, good God almighty. Al, what have you heard about this whole altercation between Paul Simon and his wife, Edie Brickell?
New Bohemians!
Oh, that's right. For those of you who don't know, Edie Brickell and New Bohemians is one of Ollie's...
Al!
Fine, one of Al's favorite bands. Let's continue on now with the story. They were talking about how vicious apparently this argument was, and it even turned into maybe a physical altercation. Have you spoken with Connecticut police to see if that is true?
Kodachrome!
Will you stop screaming out song titles? Yes, okay, Kodachrome, one of Paul Simon's songs. Will you please just continue with the story? I'm already frustrated. We're only a few seconds into this. Will you please just get on with it? What have you heard about Paul Simon and Edie Brickell's little altercation over the weekend?
Listen to this!
Ollie, yeah, I know. It's Edie Brickell and New Bohemians. I know you love this song, and I know that you probably...
Hey, Paul Simon! She's an artist, and she sees people!
All right, Ollie.
Al!
Al, taking a stand, all right. But you know one of the first rules of journalism is not to let your own personal opinion get involved.
Butt cheeks!
I get that, Ollie, I know.
Nipples!
I know. Ollie, stop it. Enough's enough, come on. You've got a reputation to uphold here. Get your head out of your own problems and let's get into the story now. Now, according to both Paul Simon and Edie Brickell and the judge that they saw on Monday, they were not a threat to each other and they didn't need protective services. Am I correct in that?
I see trees!
I know, Ollie, but did you... Never mind. Are they okay now? Or are they all right? Are Paul Simon and Edie Brickell back on a normal level? Ollie, stop playing music. Stop it. Stop it now. Enough's enough. All right, we're done with that story. We're bringing you home for the next story.
Station!
And now, the Ollie Report.
Hello and welcome once again to this week's Ollie Report. I'm Hot Toddy. Ollie is now back in Knoxville to cover the second story of this two-part story of this week's Ollie Report. And of course, you know what I'm talking about. Of course, the police officer that performed a chokehold on a student after police were called to shut down a party on the University of Tennessee campus. This is a very sensitive subject, so we're going to be very careful. And we're going to have Ollie out in the field covering it right now. Ollie, what do you have for us?
I see people.
Well, you're on campus. You're going to see a lot of people.
I see a lot of people, and they're drinking.
Well, wait a minute. Are they drinking alcohol? This might be a brand new story.
No! Coca-Cola, Mellow Yellow, Sprite!
Okay, just enough. All right. Listen,
I see people eating.
I know you do, Ollie. You're on the UT campus. They're college kids. They're gonna be.
They're sitting down in chairs. Big buildings, trees.
Ollie, stop it! Now, just stop it and listen to me. What have you heard about this ongoing story about the police officer who performed the chokehold on the student?
Biscuits.
Not helping, Ollie. Listen, from what we understand, the police officer who actually did it has been fired, and then there's two others that were put on administrative leave with pay while this investigation continues. Have you spoken with any of them about what happened during that altercation?
Toga, 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 toga.
Ollie, what's going on over there?
Party time.
Ollie, you're supposed to be covering a story. What are you doing?
Living for the day.
Ollie, get back on the story right now. Have you spoken with police or have you spoken with the students about the situation, especially those who witnessed it? Have you spoken with anybody who saw this incident happen?
Cat and dogs don't have good taste.
Ollie, answer me these questions. Have you spoken to anybody about the incident that took place Saturday night with the party that went down on campus and involved the police. What have you heard about this? This is a very important story.
Dancing.
I hate you! Please, just give me anything! We're on the internet. We're posting this. You remember that, right? We post this every week. People are going to be listening to this. Will you, for the love of God, just tell me anything that you found out?
Well, yes, as of now, the investigation continues into this matter that happened on campus. As for Paul Simon and Edie Broquel, everything seems to have died down and everything has gone back to normal for them.
Ollie? That's going to do it for the Ollie Report this week. Tune in next time for another headline ripped from the Ollie News Ticker. Until then, have a good day and an Ollie-ful week.